Alright, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak Kodash. Like I said, double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation to the came around the world that pushes truth and sincerity. I just want to go through a few precepts, entitled Avenging Not Yourself, because as you'll see, a lot of the tribulative things you have to go through while they're in this truth. A lot of people will tend to offend you while they're going through it. Some of them might be your own people, some of them might be your brothers, some of them might be, people from other nations. But when it comes to the scriptures, we know everything have balance. You have to be very careful when it comes to actually trying to avenge yourself or seeking, payback for certain things that happen to you. Because even while we here waiting in tribulation right now, we can't avenge ourselves and just go start killing off Esau. We had to wait until the Most High send Yahushua Mashiach back to avenge us. Right? To say the Romans 12, start from 17, right? It say recompense no man evil for evil, right? Now, like we know, the scriptures have a balanced state, right? Just know how to weigh these things out according to the Spirit. It's to provide things honest in the sight of all men, because the scriptures say is a light to the world, right? So even though a man being wicked, you trying to match him wouldn't show that you're a child of light. Everything just have a balanced stage. Just how to know how to weigh these things out. It's like what the scriptures talk about, saying things, being edifying onto the listeners. You understand? Say verse 18 is say, if it be possible, as much as lieth in you, to live peaceably with all men. You understand? Not just as with your brethren or with people of your kind, but even say in your workplace, for example, you'll feel bunks of heathens, straight up Esau, Elam, all these different nations, and you have to live according with them because this is their kingdom. You understand? Just like the elders and them, they say don't make your life more complicated. Not because you're under their captivity, you will go and want to play rebellious and put yourself in problems. You understand? Trying to avenge yourself in smart ways. You have to know how to be humble and weigh things out. Right? It said, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. Right? For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, saith the Lord. The second scriptures say, it's a glory of the Most High, 2 Thessalonians 1:6, to repay tribulation to them that trouble you. Just paraphrasing. You understand? We had to wait until he comes back and actually, take vengeance for us. Now, if you have your children and your children offend you, you can cut a deal. But like I say, everything is balanced. You just don't go around avenging yourself and doing things just because it's in your power to do so, or because you might have an opportunity to do it. You understand? Sometimes you have to be humble and know how to weigh things out. Say, therefore, if thine enemy hunger, feed him. If he thirst, give him drink. For in so doing, thou shalt heap coals of fire on his head. Like you'll see, sometime a Jake, one of these so-called two-thirds out here might offend you. But it mightn't be in a big way. You'll just let it go. Because at the end of the day, you offend one of the little ones, as the scriptures say. So he already have a bullseye on his head. The Most High will get him for what he did. You understand? You don't need to actually do him anything. Not to say he put a knife and try to stab you. You gotta know how to weigh these things out. Because the Most High, if once is a man of the Most High, if somebody actually does offend you, they create a problem for themselves. So you have to be mindful and weigh it out when you actually want to go and avenge yourself. Especially in this kingdom with Esau laws. It said, be not overcome of evil, but overcome evil with good. Right? It's like what the scriptures say, wisdom is the principal thing, So get wisdom. I'm gonna read that. I love that scripture. I will. Proverbs 4:7. It says, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. So not everything that you read will be at face value. The Spirit will show you how to weigh things out if the Most High actually working with you. Sometimes you have to deal with certain things, and then sometimes you'll have to leave it and let it be the Most High will. He will have to deal with it accordingly. These are Matthew 5. Matthew 5 verse... Say that Matthew 5 is from 43, right? They say, ye have heard that it had been said, thou shalt love thy neighbor and hate thine enemy. Say, but I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you. It said, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you. Right now, like I say, all these things have a balanced state, because there are different types of enemies in this world. You're gonna bless Esau, you know, but the scriptures say enemies is be them of your own household also. This I don't know how to. That's how the scriptures say compare spiritual things with spiritual. I don't know how to weigh these things out. You wouldn't go and bless Esau because the Most High hate Esau. Blessing Esau wouldn't profit you or anything. But as for, like, say, family members who might curse you out and might wanna cast your name out as evil because of the things that you teach and because they don't understand. As a man of the Most High, you would understand that, hey, you're not given to them, so they wouldn't see things on the level that you just see it. So when they cursing you, they heaping coals upon their own head. You don't even have to take them on. They say, but I say unto you, love your enemies. Well, I read this just now. So like here, 45, right? They say that ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven. For he maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, because he came for overall all of Israel. He just came for, you know, the elect and the wanted first, but originally all of Israel would be saved in the kingdom. So he came for the ones good as well as the ones who bad, right? And sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. And all that goes back to things like mercy, you know, knowing how to show mercy, because sometimes you might watch somebody offend you and you might want to be hard-hearted towards them, but hey, we just offend the Most High every single day, and the Most High does still show us mercy. So you just have to be able to show others that level of mercy also. You understand? All of these things have balanced state, right? It say, for if ye love them which love you, what reward have ye? Do not even the publicans the same? Because the publicans just love publicans and just treat them very nice. So it come like it don't have nothing different or special between you and somebody that wicked, because Esau does love Esau and them evil. You know, them is the seed of the wicked. So you understand? They say, and if ye salute your brethren only, what do ye more than others? Do not even the publicans so? They say, be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. So just like how, for example, the Most High Yahushua did these things, being followers of him, we had to do these things also. You understand? But like I say, all of these things have balance. All of it goes back to spiritual discernment. That way, I had to pray to the Most High and ask him to give you that discernment to make spiritual decisions according to the scriptures. Because you would have times that people upset you and you might start to operate at take carnal. But that is where the spiritual discernment does come in, so that when the time comes to actually make spiritual decisions according to the scriptures, you'll be able to make proper judgment. You understand? But there's some short precepts, you know, on avenging yourself, because, you know, in this kingdom, That is something that will cross your mind very often, because as the scriptures say, warn to them. I'll read it. That is Matthew 18 verse Matthew 18 verse 7. It say, woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come, but woe to that man by whom the offense cometh. Right? So offenses is something that you will get in this kingdom. You'll be offended more or less every day if you're in the right situation, whether it be from your brethren, sometimes whether it be from, two-thirds, well, so-called tutors, because you never know who will change from what side to the next, right? The ones who want to behave like nigglets, like little nigglets, they will offend you often, and the heathens will offend you also. We also how to use wisdom and balance, spiritual discernment to make the proper choices in those situations, because you wouldn't want to do something foolish and make things harder for yourself. You understand? Well, and with that, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rachah Kodash. I'd like to say double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone of Rule Well, and peace and salutation to the Akim around the world that push the truth in sincerity. Right? This is Yaraba from the Trinidad camp saying Shalom, brothers, stay strong.